Across the Tennessee River sits Neyland Stadium. They've been playing football here for 100 years, and tonight this old building's going to be rocked. Both of these offenses high tempo and balanced. Corral to the slant. That's complete. Broken tackle. Braylon Sanders. He's got
on 4. So look for a play here that gets him about 5 or 6 yards.
Swing pass. Forced out of bounds after a pickup of 2 is West Point.
Look, there's a lot more that goes into it, but anytime they cross the 50 and it's 4th and medium or short, most times they're going to dial it up.
Sanders in motion. They need 6 to keep the drive alive. Corral will scramble, a great runner, and he picks up the first down.
Maybe slide a few more times, though.
Swing pass. They need 8, and Henry Parrish.
But if there's a way he can win on a matchup, that's where I'd go if I was Corral.
Matched up with Alontae Taylor, looking for him. Ran an in route. Corral will take off with his feet. Another flag. Corral rumbles inside the 25. If it stands, not likely. A pickup of 16. Looks like the second holding call on Ole Miss will bring another one back.
Taylor, really Tennessee's best corner. It's 2 south.
Didn't know we'd see Mack Brown this early. Bayless Jones back to receive. Quick chat with Mack before the game on the field. He wanted to make sure his mom Susan got a hello tonight. With all the madness around us in Neyland Stadium, that feels kind of normal. So, hello, Susan. Fair catch, Bayless Brown. And Bayless Jones fumbled it, and Ole Miss pounced on it. Rebels have the football. The short-handed Bayless Jones had to go right.
The kick was touched by the receiving team, recovered by Ole Miss, first down.
Boy, this is really uncharacteristic of Bayless Jones. He is so sure-handed as a receiver, and they have a lot of trust in him back here.
Corral trying to direct traffic. We'll go for the pylon. He is out. Just inside the 1.
Dangerous this year in the red zone, using his legs. Ooh. Taking a big hit. Just like that, Ole Miss back on the ball.
Corral gave it to Connor. He is in, and Ole Miss is on the board. After all of that, Louisiana Tech for the most in the nation in that span. 1st and 10, Ole Miss, 4 wide, including John Rice Plumlee at the slot top of the screen. There is a whistle. And we got movement on Ole Miss.
Before the snap, ball start, number 64, offense. After this, to the goal, and still first down.
That's Jeff Levy is getting the receiver split wide. He's got 2 outside the numbers on either side. Pressure! Corral flips it. He was in the grasp, and they're looking for a safety, but he never left the pocket as Omari Thomas got to him. Is there a receiver there? I don't see any low numbers. All I saw were offensive linemen. There's a heck of a powwow with guys from both teams trying to get in on it.
Corral's probably lobbying there, going, oh yeah, that was 24 was kind of right there, and someone else was 17 was in there.
Yeah, didn't you see the numbers?
Yeah, come on. Here we go.
Mark Curls.
Intentional grounding. Yeah. Number 2, offense. Was in the pocket, threw the pass, but there was no eligible receiver. That was an end zone.
First Tennessee safety since Derek Barnett against Vanderbilt in 2015. Everybody had this being a 7-2 game in the first quarter.
And this is so hard as a quarterback. Omari Thomas comes right up the middle for 1. You see it so late, and for 2, you got nowhere to go, especially when you're standing in your end zone. I mean, a heck of a job by Thomas there, shedding the blocker. All 6'4", 300.
Low line drive, and Tennessee with a chance for a turn. They'll have great field position at the
It's going to be so efficient, and it's a credit to Josh Heupel in this scheme, making it easy on the run game and the pass game.
Nifty move by Jabari Small. He's
How wide that is. They turn this into a 6-on-5 game, 6-on-6 game in the box.
Extra men in the box. Tennessee runs it anyway. Jabari Small with a first down carry of 22 yards.
Offense does, and a reason their ground game has been on fire this year.
And here comes the tempo. To throw, end zone, caught! Touchdown, Cedric Tillman. Third and 3. Trying to find the edge is Parrish. He's got a first down. And they'll keep the
pads for a week. Lane Kiffin told me on the field before the game he didn't practice all week. First full contact he's had since the last time Ole Miss played.
Ole Miss tells us it's a lower body injury for Braylon Sanders, senior from Hogansville, Georgia. Ely will circle around Corral. Wanting to go deep. Beautiful pattern, and it's complete to Pearson. Turnover trash can.
But again, as a defensive coordinator here in 3rd and 9, traditionally against a team you're thinking, okay, pass. Ole Miss might run the football here, try to pick up 4 yards and go for it on 4th.
Broker again had to check with Corral. Here's that draw again. And Corral picks up a first down, will lower his shoulder into Flowers. The ball came loose, but they rule Corral down. Play number 35 of the first quarter for Ole Miss.
They're going to bring Pearson in motion here across the formation. Watch for maybe a quick throw to him.
They'll get it to him out of the backfield, and he overthrew it. Corral has been off tonight.
And forcing difficult throws from Corral.
30-yard attempt from Caden Costa. Leaking right, but it will stay inside the upright. And they're between the 30s. Save it for 4th down.
Yeah, don't wear your voice out on 3rd down tonight.
Corral keeps it. Quarterback run up the middle. That'll set up 4th and about 3.
Not many, unless they're planning on going for it on 4th.
Corral's already dirtied his jersey tonight. Couple of grass stains, pulls it back, will run for another first down. That little ball fake can often be the difference. And that extra yard he picked up was the difference in keeping this drive alive.
Yeah, really wanted to dump the football off quick here to Pearson in the slot again, but Trevon Flowers jumps up in the window, and really smart, really quick decision to just tuck it, get as much as possible. Ended up picking up the first down.
He's wanting to throw. Deep drop. Ball was tipped, and it falls incomplete.
Decisions to pick up yards with his feet.
Here's Jarian Ely on 3rd and short. He picks up the first down. This is great. Snoop Connor now next to Corral. They're going to split Drummond out all the way a foot away from the sideline, bottom of the screen. Pump, go, shot to the end zone. Caught, touchdown Ole Miss. Dennis Jackson from 33 yards. John Rice Plumlee in the slot. Extra man coming. Corral flushed. Pump fake and a scramble, and he tight ropes up the sideline, and they will mark him right at the yard line to gain. I think he might be enough.
Wow. Corral again under pressure, and look at the awareness.
4th and inches. They'll stay out there inside the 30. And a whistle to stop the play before it started. They're going to take another look at the spot.
Before the snap, we were notified by replay that the previous play ruling of a 4th down short of the line of game is under
This was amazing. Baryshnikov would love this footwork by Matt Corral. Watch his left foot on his last step to stay in bounds. He needed to get to the 30 to pick up the first down.
Yeah, this last step, not even this one, this last one somehow stays in bounds. His toe there is definitely past the 30-yard line.
Half of his foot is past it, and the ball is out front.
Yeah, I think it's at least at the 31, maybe even closer to the 32. Right? It's going to be where the ball is when he goes out of bounds.
Yellow line unofficial, obviously. That stride and that left foot, that is in bounds. That's an Ole Miss first down.
Review, the runner did make the line to gain. It is first down at the 31-yard line.
Very little. At home to Oklahoma State.
Texas was up in that, too.
And outscored in the second half. Corral pulls it back. Fires to the seam, complete. This is Dontario Drummond. He's got an Ole Miss first down, and he's got the sideline. Dontario Drummond takes it all the way for a 52-yard pickup. Half would take the points. Going right back to Snoop Connor. He is right at the marker. Actually just outside the one. Connor again shoves his way to the goal line. He is in, and Ole Miss adds to its lead.
In the second window and just too late, that's when the safety comes into play and can break that up.
Hooker threw for 225 and 3 touchdowns in the win against South Carolina. Only 39 yards in this first half. A bullet complete to Jalen Hyatt, his first grab. Clock will stop at 21. 2 timeouts left. It's a pickup of 17. Volunteers hurrying to the line. Hyatt was on the wrong side. Hooker again. This is Velus Jones. First man missed. 47-yard line. 11 get the timeout after a pickup of 12.
I'd look for a route somewhere here in the middle of the field. Catch it, pick up a little bit, call a timeout if you can.
Ole Miss rushes 4 that time. That's where they go. Velus Jones has it, and he turns it upfield. 4 seconds. 3 now. 2. 32-yard gain. Timeout, Tennessee.
I think he drills it.
Tennessee trying to find some momentum. What a great drive to close the half. And McGrath gets it over the crossbar. 36-point first half. Ole Miss with a 12-point advantage.
Linemen that are not used to being in certain positions or playing this many snaps.
And Ole Miss getting pressure with 3. Hooker goes outside. Throughout the night they've done that. Here's Prevent with a huge pass over the middle to Velus Jones a couple of times. Hooker caught by Tillman.
But Tillman at 6'3" went up and grabbed it.
Handoff, huge hole. Jabari Small. Nice redirection in the bin. Flag over the middle. Caught. Velus Jones stays on his feet. He is down inside the 1. 29-yard gain. Small is the tailback. Straight ahead. And that pile will get shoved across the goal line and in. Touchdown. Tennessee scores on consecutive possessions for the first time tonight.
It's a necessity in this offense, right? The quick throws, the RPOs. You don't get to have your base set every time. Got to be able to throw from different platforms and generate velocity without your base.
Pressure coming. 5-man rush. They beat it with a toss to Dennis Jackson. And he's got a Rebel first down.
Appears to be playing zone coverage as you see 2 safeties on the back end. Got to make sure they have a spy or a linebacker that keeps their eyes on Matt Corral. That is when he's hurt this Tennessee defense. Zone coverage using his legs.
Corral with the pump fake to gain a little bit more space, and it goes into the Tennessee sideline. 10th play of the drive.
Let's see what defensive coordinator Tim Banks does. Does he decide to dial up pressure? If he doesn't, you gotta leave a linebacker to spy Matt Corral so he doesn't pick up another first down with his legs. One of these two guys right here have got to stay on Matt Corral.
One blitzes. Corral goes by him. The other one blocked, and Corral will run for a first down and plenty more. Matt Corral reputation. 3rd and 7. Blitz from the edge. Corral sees it, can't do anything about it. Tennessee gets to him. It's a 4-yard attempt. They never had it.
Buckle up, get your popcorn ready, because I think it's going to be a sprint to the finish.
Here's Hooker trying to get involved in that run game, as Cole mentioned, and he does in a positive way. Getting his knee looked at late first half.
Yeah, they've liked to blitz him a little bit from this position.
Tennessee will run it again. That picks up a first down. In his playing days, Uncle Tony played at Georgia as a wide receiver. Fastball complete to Velus Jones. He's got another Tennessee. 3rd down. Hooker staring down one receiver, and he lobs it down the sideline. They didn't get it. Did not get what he was looking for. He was trying to find Javante. More rhythm. 49-yard attempt to Chase McGrath. He's hit from 39. And he misses that one right. Couple of missed field goals to stymie the scoring, but we've got a 5-point game with 5 minutes to go in the 3rd. 3rd and 7. Is it 4-down territory? What do the analytics say about momentum? Because Tennessee's got it. Corral gonna scramble. Got some room, and he's got an Ole Miss first down.
Seniors on the back end there. Really tight coverage all night.
Here's Corral straight ahead. Everybody full. He's got a blocker out there. And Corral gets spun around. And then you go to the next line and you see that he's run for 169 plus. What a performance by the Ole Miss quarterback. End zone. Caught. Touchdown to Ontario Drummond. The party. Cole Kublik front of the parade. 3rd and 7. Beautiful catch, and up in it at the 40-yard line. We'll be in Oxford in a few weeks. That'll be a fun one. Pressure from the edge, and Hooker runs right past it. Hendon Hooker high steps his
blitzer comes. You got to read it on the fly. Great job by Hooker.
Hooker flag. This will be holding. Hooker scrambling, trying to make something out of nothing that would be irrelevant in the end. Scrambles inside the 20. And tripped up by Springer after a gain of 21. All for naught.
Personal foul. Hands to the face, number 7, defense.
Oh.
Psych.
Yeah. It's Sam Williams Sr.
Williams there in the center. Yeah, right there.
Defense is right now.
Allowed 51 points to Arkansas, 676 yards. Hooker, option look, will take it himself. Touchdown, Tennessee from 5 yards out. Worst starting field position of the night for Tennessee. Hooker's got it. And he's got a first down and a few more. Hooker wants to throw this time against the zone. 12-yard completion. Pressure coming up the middle. Hooker taken down. It's Sam Williams. Second half, it leaves 2nd and 17. Draw. Williams couldn't get him. We got a flag on the play. 5-yard gain for Hooker. 2:07 to play. Now Hooker reaching for his right hamstring. Chance Campbell is injured. You know, 2012, Nick Saban facing these up-tempo, no-huddle offenses asked in October of that year.
10-yard penalty from the previous spot. Replay second down.
Is this what we want football to be? Now, part of his argument was more plays, more playing time, more injuries possible. And these are two up-tempo offenses that have seen a lot of plays tonight. Ole Miss has run 98 plays. Tennessee has run 71. 3-man rush. Hooker pulled it back. Everybody's covered. And Hendon Hooker shoved out of bounds. No gain. Yeah, sure.
Still have all 3 timeouts, so there is a scenario where you don't pick it up, you punt it, try to rely on your defense. Obviously, you'd like that not to happen, but
Hooker chased by Sanogo, eludes it, but that will only delay the inevitable pickup of 3.
27, 3rd and 27, let alone 4th and 24 here.
And the clock rolling. It'll be under a minute by the time this play ends. Hooker fires over the middle. Caught! First down, Tennessee. 57 seconds. The spot is just short. He's a foot short according to the spot.
Wow.
And they put the ball down short of the line to gain. And if that spot's accurate, it'll be a turnover on downs. They will take time to look at it.
The seam, Jacob Warren. Let's see if we can get an idea of where the spot is.
He is short by nearly a full yard. They just brought out the sticks.
Yeah, but they're going to need to look at this spot upstairs. On initial contact, it looked like he was going to go down, but right away, I think he stayed up a lot longer.
Just showed it on the jumbotron and the stretch of the right arm across the 40. The question will be, where was the ball when the knee touched?
Watch initial contact here. If his knee were to go down right away, he would be short, but he actually stays up after this initial contact as he stretches out. Ball's in the left hand. See if we can see where his knee maybe does go down. Oh.
So it's where the ball is when the knee goes down.
Yeah, and his knee goes down maybe at about the 41 or so. Again, you could say, well, it's, you know, if the ball is out ahead a little bit, you could extrapolate that maybe it's closer to that 40, but we got to have something concrete, right?
Yeah.
You got to be able to say this is exactly where the ball is. Yeah.
If they do give him another yard on his spin, and okay, that angle shows me that the ball is almost at his waist as opposed to higher towards the shoulder.
Yeah, not stretching the ball out there. You kind of piece all those angles together. Yeah, I don't think you can do anything with this. It's kind of right in that area, right on his numbers.
Not confirmed. The ruling stands. Tennessee, though, to your point about punting earlier, they've got all 3 timeouts remaining.
And again, not punting was the right move there when you look at it, right? Because you got to hold them to not picking up a first down. If they would have kicked the field goal, okay, it's still a 1-score game, right? So that was the right call. And now, again, not much has changed. You have to stop them on these first 3 plays, call your timeouts, and hopefully get the ball back. You know, with 20-something seconds left, maybe 30 seconds at most.
Fans are littering the field with objects from the stands, primarily in the south end zone, but also towards the Tennessee bench. Never wise. Here's the thing, this game's not over.
No.
Lane Kiffin's got a golf ball in his hand.
We got vape pens, we got water bottles.
Cole, you need a helmet?
I doubt that fan yelled 4.
The officials are holding play until the objects cease coming out of the stands, and a good chunk of the Ole Miss team is on the sideline, nearly on the field. This is getting stupid.
Ole Miss having a
I'm going to tell you guys right now, I'm on the Ole Miss sideline. I would not let my team be down here anymore. My team would not be on this sideline if I was down here.
What kind of parameters are in place for just ending the game and taking them off the field? I mean, you got the Tennessee cheerleaders trying to avoid debris being thrown on the field. We have footage of Lane Kiffin being hit by a golf ball that came out of the Tennessee stands while he was talking with the officials. Whoop. Got him on the right elbow.
Boy. I mean, that fan got any eligibility? I don't think there's a scenario where you can just call the game. So the refs have to be able to control the situation. Tennessee fans have got to police themselves. They got to realize that they need play to start for them to even have a chance to win. Still, 3 timeouts. This game is not over.
The game wasn't long enough. Now further delay. Cole, when are they going to run out of ammunition here?
It doesn't feel like anytime soon because there's still water bottles coming out right now. This thing's coming out to midfield. Look right here.
No, it's not that it ever was funny, but it's beyond normal, and this is ridiculous.
I think Lane's probably lobbying for, hey, my team's not safe. You need to end this game. We need to go in the locker room. I bet that's what he's saying. You don't know what can get thrown out of the stands, right? I mean, again, I hope there's a resolution that can mean this game can be finished, because Tennessee still has a chance in this game with all 3 timeouts, but player safety is a priority, and feels like 5-10 minutes later, stuff's still getting thrown out of the stands.
Watch out! Watch out! Watch out!
Yep. Yeah, they're grabbing a few kids right now.
Article 3 of the college football rule book: the referee may suspend the game temporarily when conditions warrant such action. If the game is suspended before the end of the 4th period and cannot be resumed, 4 options: resume the game at a later date, terminate the game with a determined final score, forfeit the game, or declare a no contest.
I think they're trying to vacate the student section right now. Hundreds of water bottles and debris all over the field. I mean, it is really a crazy scene when you look down there.
Who brings a bottle of mustard? To be clear, Mark Curls and this officiating crew does not have the authority to suspend play. It would have to come from a meeting between the 2 athletic directors, and that would involve Commissioner Greg Sankey. If the debris has been cleared, for the most part, everything has calmed down, and Tennessee's got 3 timeouts, and we will resume play.
Kiff and I roll the dice. I throw it.
Corral has it, lost his footing, and goes down. 43 seconds remaining. It's a loss of 5. He muffed a punt in the 1st quarter. Still looking for redemption. Brown got it away, and it's a beauty. Jones pushed all the way back to the 13. Velus Jones has the sideline. 30 seconds left. He's to midfield. And Tennessee will have a short field on a sensational return by Velus Jones that covers 40 yards.
As the backup, earned his respect, earned his time, and now with the chance in one of the wildest games we've seen in a long time to put Rocky Top over the top here at the end.
Hooker, no timeouts left, can't take a sack. He'll scramble, first down run, clock will stop for a moment.
Now you got to get on the ball and you got to clock it.
Hooker's hurt, 14-yard scramble. Hooker is going to go down with 19 seconds left.
That'll mean this will be a 10-second runoff after this.
Joe Milton III, the Michigan transfer, will enter after the 10-second runoff due to no timeouts remaining. He has got an easy arm.
Oh, he's got plenty of arm, right? I mean, they're at the 33-yard line with a 10-second runoff.
Pardon me, no runoff because the clock was stopped on Hooker's run, so it wasn't a running clock at the end of the play. So Milton's going to have 18 seconds to play with.
I think they're going to run a play, right? You wouldn't spike it out of shotgun, so they're going to run a play here.
Milton checks over his shoulder, takes the snap. Got a big, strong arm. Fires. That's good for a first down. Clock at 13-12. Walker Merrill with the first catch of the night.
Yeah, got to clock it here.
We'll go under center and do just that. And from the 21-yard line, Tennessee will have a couple of shots with 11 seconds remaining.
Perfect guy on the outside. He's down here in the bunch.
Milton steps up. Now rolling. Fires end zone. Through the hands of his intended receiver. That was Tillman. 3 seconds left. Lane Kiffin praying for the clock to run out.
Boy, how many plays if these guys ran? It almost looks like Tillman doesn't have the juice to get up just off his hand. That's so hard. He's run so many routes tonight. So many plays from Tennessee and Ole Miss.
78 plays for Tennessee. Ole Miss has run 101. This will be the last of the night, one way or another. Timeout taken. Lane Kiffin wants to get it set up.
Milton to the right and see if somebody can't get open.
Two-man rush. Milton running into traffic. Now out of it. Clock at zeros. He's going to try to run for it. And he gets shoved out of bounds, and time will run out on Tennessee.
Well, that's what they tried to do there at the end. Milton did hit.